It is very important that before you sign up for any online account that you have a conversation with your parents asking permission. And then you can discuss the appropriate things you can post online, such as text images and videos. Having this conversation will keep you from doing something inappropriate, and it will keep you safe online. It is a good thing to do before you sign up for any online accounts. You know, most of the viruses that are out there are still coming from emails, so it is very important that before you open an attachment that you run it through an antivirus program. Or do not open it if you see that it is sent by someone who has not told you they are sending you an attachment, because many times this is how viruses are received. A computer virus is a program that is designed to copy itself and replicate itself into other programs on the computer. The viruses tend to be hard to remove, but some can be just annoying, such as pop-up messages or silly videos. Some viruses will go into your system startup and delete important files so that the computer will not boot up properly. It could also be using your computer to send out spam, which will end up slowing your computer down a lot. Just like in real life, where a fisherman will put bait on a hook, he will put something attractive that the fish will like to cover up something harmful like the hook. The same is true for fishing with a PH. Someone will send out an email that sounds attractive, like you have won the lottery, or something that will scare the recipient. Your email or bank account has been hacked. The email will provide a link or a fake website, and then you will be asked to type in your username and password. They will then use this information, your username and password, to go to the real site, let's say the bank, and log in and steal your money by transferring it to another account, or steal your identity. So they use the fake email to get you to tell them your information. It is very important that you understand that a bank and credit card companies will never ask you to update your information through an email. They will call you, and they will never ask you for your new username or password. They know there are too many frauds out there. No one will contact you through email, not Amazon, PayPal, any financial institution. So never click on the link provided in the email. It is almost always a scam. Call your bank or institution, or go to the address bar and type in the bank's real website address yourself so that you can't be redirected to a bogus website. One of the most common scams on the internet is an email that is sent to you, and they say they're in the hospital dying and they have some form of cancer and they want to give away their inheritance. The inheritance should be used to give to children who are needy, maybe in foster care or orphanages. And you can keep 20% of the money for your time and trouble, and the other 80% can go to the kids. Please be careful with these scams. If it's too good to be true, and it sounds too good to be true, it's too good to be true. A person that you have never met will not give you millions of dollars to a complete stranger that they have never met that they want to give to charity. They just contact the charity themselves. It is so tempting when you are sitting behind a computer screen to say something mean or post a picture that could really be considered mean because you're not looking at the person's face or into their eyes. You don't get to see the consequences of when you post, what the other person looks like, or you can see on their face their feelings are hurt. And you don't see it until you see them the next time, and then you realize how you hurt them. And it's too late because you can't take it back. So it's important to be nice when you're on the internet. Today you're going to try to distinguish between good-natured teasing and cyberbullying. I'm going to have you watch a video called Stacy's Story. It's a documentary style story of a young person who has been involved in cyberbullying situations. Watch You Can't Take It Back, where a teen regrets his participation on a website created to rate others at his school. Please watch Cyberbullying. Let's Fight It Together. The film Let's Fight It Together is designed to challenge people to think about how they behave using internet and mobile technologies, and about the potential impact on young people and adults who have become victims or perpetrators of this behavior. After watching the film Let's Fight It Together, you are then required to fill out the discussion guide Crossing the Line in the link below. Have fun. When choosing a screen name or an internet name or signing up for internet accounts, it is important to choose a name that no one can identify you, not you or your gender. Choose something like John Smith 1334 is probably going to tell too much information about you. Right now I already know his first name, John, his last name, Smith, and 1334, probably his address. But if you choose something like Soccer Rule 17, I really can't determine anything about you, not your gender or anything in real life that would allow me to identify you. So try to choose a username that is not identifiable to keep you safe online. Since the beginning of time, parents have told children, don't talk to strangers. This wasn't a real big deal in the past because we basically stayed to our neighborhoods. But now that there is an internet and you're communicating with everyone around the world, you have to be even more careful. Don't communicate with anyone unless you know them and your parents would consider them a trusted person. In watching Tracking Teresa, even though Teresa has tried not to reveal personal information about herself online, she's left enough clues that she could be finding herself in some danger. Let's talk about this after we watch it in the discussion guide. See the link below. I hope you enjoy the video Broken Friendships. It's about how a friendship is broken when a teen gives her best friend her password, and then she gives it to some other girls at school. It is very important that before you click that post button that you think before you post. Think about any negative consequences before you post online. Ask yourself, could this harm me or someone else? Could this picture get me or someone else into trouble? Some example of social media are social networks such as YouTube, Facebook, any place where people can comment are considered social sites. And it's very important to think about what you post, photos or comments. And remember, once you post it, you can't get them back. When you post something online, it can be downloaded and kept on other computers and then uploaded again and again. They can send them to their phones, bring them to school, and it's also important never to post in anger or frustration. Don't send any mean emails. Try talking to your friends face to face. Some examples of inappropriate postings would be pictures of you smoking or pictures of you drinking alcohol, even when you're 21 or older. Many employers Google you to see how you act in your private life. Make sure that you post pictures that you don't care if they see them or not. Don't have photos of yourself looking too sexual, and be careful what you text. For example, if you say something bad about a principal or a teacher, it's very possible that they're going to see it. If you use a text to spread a rumor or a lie, and that gets that person into trouble and it's not true, you can get in real trouble yourself. Please be careful when you are online. Now, for example, you don't want to be identified, and so be careful not to wear spirit wear that shows the eagle logo. That would identify you if you were in Findlay, Ohio, easily. Just be careful when you post.